Let's talk about what's swirling around Ottawa in terms of politics. There have been rumors swirling for a while that Ottawa is gearing up for an election this fall when the pandemic has subsided, and there are signs that the Liberals are already preparing to go to the polls. And the CBC's John Paul Tasker joins me now live from Ottawa with the details on why we think that, JP.
Yeah, well, Carol, the national campaign co-chairs for the Liberal Party, Economic Development Minister Melanie Joly and former Cabinet Minister Navdeep Bains, have invoked something called the State of Electoral Urgency Clause in the party's rules. That essentially allows them to speed up the nominations to get party candidates in place right across the country in short order ahead of a federal election campaign. It means they can throw out the normal rules book and get people in there quickly. They don't have to follow the normal nominating process. They don't have to give party members 2 or 4 weeks notice ahead of a local nomination meeting. They can get somebody in there tonight if they wanted to, because they have suspended the normal operating rules that relate to nominations. So the question is, why would they do this now? Well, the Liberal Party has less than half of the 338 possible candidates in place right now. They only have 162 candidates nominated to run for the party in the next election campaign, and most of the people that have been nominated so far are actually incumbent MPs. There aren't a lot of new faces around the Liberal Party right now, so they want to fix that, and they want to do it quickly. The issue really for them is they don't want to make it look like they want an election, right? Of course, they've been saying for a long time they do not want to focus on an election. They're not gunning for an election. They want to focus on the pandemic and getting second shots into the arms of people for the COVID-19 vaccine. So I asked them, why would you declare the state of electoral urgency right now? The spokesperson for the Liberal Party, Braden Cayley, told me this is essentially normal. Here's part of the statement he gave me earlier this morning. He said, like in other parties, it's a long-standing administrative measure in our party's processes that give us the ability to shift timelines and procedures in the national nomination rules in order to nominate more candidates more quickly in the months ahead. While other parties have pushed for an election, our Liberal team remains resolutely focused on doing everything it takes to keep Canadians safe and supported, and that will continue to be the case. Now, some parties might quibble with the idea that they've been pushing for an election. I don't know if that's quite true. But while they say they don't want an election, Carol, all indications are that they certainly are preparing for one, and possibly in the fall.
Yeah, for sure. Any other signs out there?
Well, the Conservatives have implemented a similar maneuver. They can suspend the normal nomination process and they can get candidates in there quickly if the leader wants. But they're not going to invoke this and follow this process until the actual election itself is called. And that's likely because they're far ahead of the other parties in terms of how many candidates they've been able to nominate so far. The Conservatives are well over 200, far ahead of the NDP in particular, that has under 100 candidates nominated at this point. So less than a third of the 338 candidates they're expected to field in the next election. Something curious also happened last night, Carol, in the House of Commons. The MPs unanimously agreed to have a debate on the 15th of June, which will give an opportunity to MPs who are retiring, who are not running again, to give their farewell speeches. MPs are supposed to return in September, but if they're already planning for farewell speeches, it does give us an indication, if we're to read the tea leaves, that there likely will be a federal election campaign sometime this fall.
Aha. Okay. The CBC's JP Tasker in Ottawa. JP, thank you.
Thank you.